My first sales lesson ever came from a doctor. I went and visited a doctor and I had sinusitis. Still got it, believe it or not, today. He gave me a prescription after looking at me for 5 minutes and said, take that, you'll be good. And after that, I basically just started to walk outside, and there's Maddie Steinway. Good to see you all joining. Angelo. And what happened is the doctor said to me, take this, and that was it. I got up and started walking out of the door, and I said to him, mate, you got a great job. People come in here, they line up, 5 minutes you see them, and you get paid. And he looked at me and he said, that's half the job. I said, what's the other half? He said, finding patients. That was my first lesson in sales. Every job's got two jobs: the doing of the job and finding people to do the job for, if you think about it, right? Good to see you last night as well, Samidi. So team, if you're a personal trainer, you train people, that's half the job. What's the other half? Finding people to do it. If you're a real estate agent, what's the job? Selling people's houses. What's the other half? Finding people to sell for. If you're a lawyer, what's the job? Representing people. What's the other half of the job? Finding people to represent. I've got to say to you, it is the most important skill to have, the finding of the people. And the finding of the people comes in two ways. You're either going to go reach out to them. You're either going to go out and chase and hustle and interrupt strangers who don't want to talk to you, or what you're going to do. Thank you, Maddie Steinway. Love you, brother. Me and Maddie have had a relationship for 30 years. 30 years. Guys and girls, think about it. There are two ways to get business. You reach out, interrupt, chase, hustle, or you attract people. You become a brand, you become a magnet. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're doing real estate or mortgage broking, or even for that sake, if you're a single guy or girl. Isn't it better when someone comes to you than you having to go and interrupt them? So that's why I say the most important thing you can do, team, is to learn to build a personal brand that attracts people, that you create eminence, that you've got this energy field that gets people to come to you. That is the secret, and that means that you've got to make the decision that you're going to become the chief marketing officer of your personal brand. No one's going to do that for you. You're going to have to learn to use media, both traditional media, social media, digital media, to help you build a personal brand, so when people are looking for your product or service, they already have you before they go out looking for you. That's the absolute secret. Don't ever forget this line. It's not who knows you. Sorry, it's not who you know, it's who knows you. I'll say that again. The law of attraction. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. So what can you do? What can you do in a world where there is so much media flying at people's faces, between all the social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, between letterbox drops that people are doing? There are just so many choices. What do you do to stand out? And you're going to have to do it, because you're going to have to stand out to win out in a busy world. Well, my tip is that everything you're doing is building brand equity in you. Your car, your smile, the way you answer a phone, the way you actually dress, your energy introduces you. Everything you're doing is building brand equity in you. Your job, my friends, is to learn to become a purple cow, as Seth Godin says. You want to be the cow out there on the paddock when someone's driving down a road, right? And they see 1,000 cows, that you're that purple cow, that you stand out. Team, signing off. I'm going to go do my rehearsal.